I sure am loving this, guys. Check it out. It's about noon on the East Coast right now. Cheers, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, it's about noon on the East Coast right now, and we have Nvidia up almost 2.5%. We're breaking over $143 per share, and guys, the bulls are back like they never left. So we have to break down the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do. But first, guys, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe and get your free stocks from Moomoo. Open up your account using that link down below and deposit at least $100. Once you do that, you get 5 free stocks, and deposit at least $1,000. You get 10 more free stocks, and overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So guys, use that link down below or go to StockSurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers again. Let's get right into the video. So check it out. Nvidia stock is now at $143.25 per share, up over 2% on the day. And guys, that's after we gapped down in the morning, which we'll talk more about later in the video. So we saw the gap down, then we filled that gap, and well, we're breaking out even further. Like I said, we're up 2%, over 2%, and now we're at $143 and almost 50 cents per share, which we actually hit that exact level about 20 minutes prior, not even, about a couple minutes prior to me making this video. So with today's move, guys, we're at another fresh high on this 5-day, 5-minute. We took out the highs with this move from yesterday, from Monday, from Friday, from Wednesday of last week, right? So we're obviously now continuing the trend on that time frame. And on the 30-minute chart, do you guys remember the inverse head and shoulders that we were talking about on Nvidia? That's also playing out still, right? We have the left shoulder right here. If I draw it out, you guys will be able to see it. We have the left shoulder right here, boom, got the head right here. You guys see it, boom, with the right shoulder right around here. You guys see it, right? So that inverse head and shoulders we called out is playing out. It looks really good here, guys, pretty textbook. And on the 20-day chart, you guys see we have a golden cross. We're above both moving averages. Very good news. And on the 4-hour time frame, let me pull this sucker up. You guys can see the uptrend looks really good. And now with today's trading, we are now officially above both moving averages, guys, above both moving averages on this time frame. And clearly, again, we are maintaining this channel, right? Clearly, we bounced off the bottom of it. Now we're, pushing past the moving averages. This looks really, really good on Nvidia. And do you guys remember the gap down we saw this morning? Let me go back on the intraday and show you guys this. We had a gap down this morning, followed by a gap fill, right? We got the push back up, and now we're breaking out of the opening price from today, which looks pretty good in my opinion, right? We got a nice V-shaped recovery. Now we're full on breaking back out. So on the 4-hour, guys, this looks phenomenal. And not to toot my own horn, but did we not talk about this? Did we not call it out? And it looks like it does have more upside, right? And I've told you guys, look, Nvidia is a stock right now, which I think is a good trade and a long-term investment at the current valuation, right? Not every stock is like that, where it's a good trade and investment at the same time. But this one, I think, is. I think the valuation is decent here. It's not a screaming value, obviously, but it's not crazy overvalued either by any stretch of the imagination. So I think the valuation's good, which is why I like it as a long-term play here to add more shares. That's what I've been doing. And as a swing trade, it looks really good overall here on the charts. And with my trading, guys, you all know I've mentioned this tool before. I've been using Edgeful for my trading to help me out with data, figuring out, okay, when's it a good time to be bullish, bearish, this has helped me out a lot with that, which we've covered this tool before, Edgeful. It's edgeful.com. Look, Nvidia right here, this is the gap. The gap fill feature under the price action report. You guys see up here, report type, price action. The report itself is the gap fill report, which we've covered before. And the date range right here on Nvidia is 3 months. So essentially, the data that's being pulled here is from the last 3 months. So this tells us everything we want to see right now. So Nvidia, when it comes to gap fill with this report type over the last 3 months, each time we've gapped up, that has filled 53% of the time. It did not fill 47% of the time. And when we gapped down over the last 3 months, which we did today, guys, we saw that gap down. You guys saw that 65% of the time it has filled, which means it went back up to the closing price from the previous day. So we got a gap down this morning on Nvidia. You guys saw the chart, and then we filled the gap back up, which 65% of the time it's done exactly that, right, over the last 3 months. So when you're using Edgeful, which again I use it for my trading, it's a great tool. This will help you kind of see the data from recent history, whether it's a month, 3 months, 6 months, whatever, a year. It'll help you in your decision making in the morning when you're trading, right? You see, okay, you're like, all right, last month, or in this case, 3 months, Nvidia has gapped down, or when it's gapped down, 65% of the time, 65 out of 100 times, right, it has filled it back up, right? So if you see that, you're like, okay, Nvidia's coming down this morning or early in the day, whatever. It might be a good time to go bullish, to go long based on what we've seen in the last couple of months, based on the data. 65% of the time, it has filled the gap back up, right? So that's a way that I use. One of the many ways I use edgeful.com here. It's very descriptive, very simple to use as well. It's a great tool, guys. And there's so many different reports. I mean, we've covered the other reports as well. For this video, we're just going to stick to the gap fill, but there's a lot of stuff here. Initial balance breakout, opening range breakout. There's so much stuff here, guys, which we'll cover more in upcoming videos. So make sure to subscribe. But that is, one of the ways that I've been using Edgeful here in my trading with Nvidia, with other stocks out there. So yeah, check them out, guys. I actually have an affiliate link in the description box, also in the comment section. Feel free to check them out if you guys want to. But yeah, that's a great way you can use that tool for your trading. And we saw, Nvidia gap down this morning, and then we filled the gap back up. And honestly, I think there is a lot more upside on Nvidia in the short term. I think it's only getting started. I've said before, I'll say it again. This year, guys, I think we're going to end off the year in the 150 range. We already hit 150, but then we got the pullback to about 130. Now I think we're going to rally to 150 to wrap up the year. That's my bold prediction. Maybe it's not so bold, but that's my prediction as we're now in the last month of the year, guys. I know, 2024, it's crazy. It's been not even a long year. It's been a great year, and it's slowly wrapping up. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments or on the likes up. Don't forget to subscribe and get your free stocks from Moomoo. I'm telling you guys, I've seen a lot of good offers out there, but this one is the best, in my opinion. Open up your account using that link down below. Deposit at least $100, and you get 5 free stocks. Deposit at least $1,000. You get 10 more free stocks, and overall, your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY. So, guys, again, use that link down below or go to starsurfest.com/Moomoo. It's a no-brainer. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.